An exoneration and an apology. Lydell Grant was convicted of murder 7 years ago, and he's now a free man, spending his first Christmas at home since the awful day he was sent away. DNA testing has also led someone else to be charged in that case, and that has Houston police saying that they're sorry justice has taken so long. Our affiliate KTRK was there last month as Grant was released on bond.
Lydell Grant's first words to us.
I feel rejuvenated. I feel free now.
And the 47-year-old is free for now, but he understands.
It's not over. It's not over.
Convicted for murder in 2012, prosecutors say he stabbed 28-year-old Aaron Shoehorn to death. He was linked to the crime through DNA testing. But now the Innocence Project of Texas says new and modernized analyzations and tests of DNA prove Grant is innocent. The state agreed to a bond. Now his case will be reinvestigated.
The prosecutor did the right thing, and they agreed to me being out on bond. But I don't really feel like I should be paying to be out when I'm actually innocent.
And it's a huge step in the right direction. But we do have a very, very far distance to go yet before he's finally exonerated. We're confident, very confident, that he will be ultimately exonerated.
For now, though, Grant's plan...
Taking it one day at a time.
9 years behind bars, Grant is hopeful he won't go back.
Well, I mean, this step right here, I really believe that the justice system is going to do the right thing.
Tonight, he has a powerful message to those who played a role in convicting him for murder.
Forgive them, Lord, for they know not what they do. Forgive them. I forgive them. That's the advantage that I have over a lot of people. I know how to forgive and I know how to love.
Some powerful words there, right? Again, an arrest has been made in the case. Lydell Grant and his attorney, Mike Ware, from the Innocence Project of Texas, joining me now. Gentlemen, I know it's a busy time. It's the holidays. I thank you both for joining us. Lydell, I have to start with you. I mean, how was your Christmas? First of all, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling blessed. I'm feeling wonderful. I'm feeling, it's a beautiful thing right now. And I'm just enjoying life, taking it slow. But it's overwhelming right now.
You said in that piece, you said, you know, it's not over. But someone else has been charged with that murder. Why do you say that? Because I would admit that you think justice is probably finally working in your favor.
I said it's not over because we're fighting. We're fighting to the end. I knew that I was actually in it from the beginning, and I came out actually innocent. And finally, they have apprehended the actual killer. Not only have they apprehended him, but he has confessed to the murder. So therefore, that only strengthens my case to prove my actual innocence.
All right, I want to weave Mike into the conversation. Mike, tell us about the Innocence Project. How did you find Lydell's case, and what was the uphill battle like for you?
Well, I'm the executive director of the Innocence Project of Texas, and we're based in Fort Worth, Texas, and we get hundreds of letters every month. And this was one that was able to work its way to the top as a priority in one of our investigations. And because there actually was DNA in this case. And so we were able to get the DNA that was still available in this case reanalyzed. And it not only excluded Mr. Grant as a contributor, it actually, when we were able to upload it into the National DNA database, it actually identified the actual perpetrator of this murder, who has since been apprehended and who has admitted his guilt in this crime.
You know, Mike, some people are probably shaking their head right now. How does something like that happen in the first place?
Well, you know, I think what this case illustrates is how, in our system, how easy it is for a completely innocent person to be wrongfully convicted in the first place, and how completely difficult it is to exonerate a completely innocent person once they have been wrongfully convicted. It's, you know, what we saw in this case was a number of things, but the common thread in a lot of wrongful convictions, and was true in this case, is the absolute unreliability of eyewitness identification. And eyewitness identification is actually very dangerous because, number one, it's highly unreliable, and number two, it's very convincing to juries, and that's what happened in this case.
Right. Okay. I do want to wrap with you, Lydell, because You talked a little bit about forgiveness in that piece that our viewers heard. Are you still feeling that way? Do you have animosity? You spent 7 years of your life behind bars. You're a completely innocent person.
I mean, you know, I serve an awesome God, and God is love, and that's the only thing that I can produce out of my heart is love. I mean, it's bigger than what it seems. I'm not worried about what happened to me. Right now, I'm really focused on moving forward with my life. But this is the thing right here, Elizabeth. This is a constantly ongoing thing with the criminal justice system. And I want to come up with a solution so we can stop this from happening to innocent people. Because not only is the criminal justice system sending innocent people to prison, but it's tearing up their family. Their family has to endure the turmoil of a loved one who is actually innocent of going to prison. And with me, in my situation, I want to be the voice for the ones that I left behind, because everybody in prison is not guilty. You got a lot of brothers down there that are actually innocent.
Well, Lydell, that's why we have you on today. You're doing your part. We are getting your voice out there. We are so glad that you're home. And, of course, we are also sorry that you had to make those sacrifices along with your family. And we hope that you have a wonderful Christmas and remainder of your holiday. Lydell Grant, thank you. Mike Ware, thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Yes, ma'am. Glad to have you.